Okay, let's go.
Right guys, welcome back to Letlooseontoys. We are back again with another banging video and some banging pickups. First of all, I'm just going to send a shout out to DM Collectors Lounge over on YouTube. Guys, go and give him a follow, go and give him a like, go and watch his videos. He's big into his wrestling. He's got tons of wrestling stuff. Show him some love on YouTube, please guys. Also, Swaley, a shout out to you if you ever need some wrestling stuff or you're looking for certain things, maybe give this guy a shout as well, because he does buy a lot of wrestling stuff, which I know you'd enjoy and you love because you love your wrestling. So yeah, guys, go check out DM Collectors Lounge over on YouTube. I am watching him this morning. He's on YouTube, he's on eBay, he's on Instagram, he's on it all, but all these links and that will be on his video. So go check him out and show him some love. Right, guys, let's get into the video. So we popped to the Retro Hunter shop, Ali. One of my favourite toy shops to go to. I absolutely love this toy shop. So let's get into the video, guys.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
No, you're right. I'm just...
Just to move stuff out.
Oh, just move.
I swear, getting stuff out and treating everywhere, making
It's not messing.
Oh, that's the other one. Oh.
Because I sit here and I don't do anything, and then I start to do something.
So that's for the cartoon version of RoboCop.
Okay.
So they've done a different so good at that car. Obviously, I got the movie one the other day. Oh, see, I really want that. I forgot that. I need to find a Dolph Lundgren head. I'm just going to try and walk if you go. Just can't stand it. Sorry. Oh, he's still got me mad, but you know.
You're what?
Him, I need him.
How much?
It's 50. He's got a little marking on the nose, and that will annoy me.
Oh, Chris was talking about these the other day. They're rocks that transfer. But you rewind up, Chris.
I don't know how to get rid of that. It should be more pressure.
All the snow shots, alright?
Because it won't be one.
Still got my apples.
No, sorry, I'm confused or something.
Oh, he's only grease pit. I remember, you see this geezer here at the back, yeah? Junior, come. You can keep recording.
What's that?
I've just done some.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake. We've got the Hulk Hogan. Whoa, a Rush, Legion of Doom. We've got bushwhackers here. So great selection of WWF vintage puzzles there. What else we got? He's got his VHSs over here. Down here, book-wise, we've got. Oh, we've got the Get Along bundle, gang thing, annuals. Oh, that's a nice annual. Oh, £8 though. Do need this one. I didn't wait quid, so I got that one the other day, but look, that cover just, yeah, I love that cover. Yeah, see, this one must, oh, that's it, oh, wonder why that's a little bit more dear than, let me see, W, 200, Right guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video of the Retro Hunter. I filmed as much as I could in there. It's just hard sometimes when I get in there because he's got certain things that I'm really into, so I get excited and I forget that I'm recording, or I might stop or don't film it all and stuff like that. But I did get some great pickups off him. Again, Ali, thank you. Big shout out to the Retro Hunter, Ali, up on Leon C. Go check him out, guys. Honestly, the guy, his prices are great already, but he does some fantastic, he's always done me fantastic deals. So I really appreciate that. Also, I nearly peed my pants while I was in there. I got to see the storerooms and I weren't filming, guys. I am so sorry. I was just standing there ready to pan out and I just noticed the storeroom door open and I was like, whoa. And the missus was like, what? I went, oh, it's like fucking Aladdin's cave out there. Sorry for my language. And he went, do you want to come and see? And he took me out the back. Then he had the other section around the other side where, oh my God, he took me in both of them. Oh my God. He has tons and tons of greatness, vintage, nostalgia stuff. I tell you, I could have stayed there and said to him, let me clean it all up and sort it all out for him. It was in boxes everywhere. He did say that they're going to have a day in the week where they're going to pull it all out and go through it all. But mate, I would have done it. I would have done it for him. But yeah, it was great. And as I said, he took me to the other section. He had some old South End arcade machines out in the back, what he'd got. He had I'm not sure what the helmet was from, but it was from when he was a kid. He had on the shelf, really cool. Then he had a box of VHSs, so my eyes lit up. And he said to me, Lee, go through it. Whatever you want, you can take it. And I was like, oh. And yeah, so I sort of looked like, and he said to me, don't be obliged, like, not that, like, offended if you say, can I have? He said, you can take the whole box if you wanted. And I wanted to, but I'm just one of them people who just, I feel like I'm taking the piss. But I did pick up one thing, obviously, and it was free, like I said. So that's Bruce Lee, Game of Death. I had to grab that. I think there was a couple more I could have grabbed, but like I said, I don't want to take the pee. But yeah, Ali, thank you for the freebie on that. Right, let's get into the pickups from Ali. So, I know he had in a load of wrestlers, because I see on his Instagram and Facebook post, beat 'em ups, they call them. So they're a bit battered, mechanisms might not work, paint apps might be a bit crappy on them, but they're £2 each. And unfortunately, I got that, when I did get down, it was a bit later than when I see the post, so there was a few I missed out on, which I would have got. And obviously, I picked up a few. I don't care, because they'll be cleaned up, the paints will be out, and I'll be touching them up. Not touching them up in that way, but touching them up paint-wise, guys, yeah? So we picked up Brutus the Barber Beefcake. to me, that for their age as well, they're still in good condition. Whether they've got a few marks and scratches and paint apps, like they're old. So we've got Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I've got my favourite. I've been waiting to get him. Yeah, he's I will get a better one of these because I probably will get one box if I can, because he's my all-time favourite. Obviously, British Bulldog. Texas Tornado. And then we had to pick up the Roddy Piper. So we got them. They were like £2 each. So, yeah, can't not pick them up. Right, guys, give me 2 secs. I'll be back. Right, guys, I do apologise for that. I had a phone call that was about another pickup, so I had to take that. Right, so we're going to get into the, oh gosh, the Retro Hunter pickups from Ali. So, guys, I go there because obviously I bought my Mega Drive originally from him and a few games. So I'm starting to pick up my Mega Drive games. And obviously when I picked it up, first of all, I bought the original 89 Batman Michael Keaton game. I noticed when I went there this time, he had Michael Keaton, the Batman Returns game. So I picked that up off him. Unfortunately, no manual, but I'm not too fussed on the manuals. I like my casing. Maybe I will try and get a manual at some point, or I'll always upgrade at some point. So yeah, I'm glad to have that. So got Batman Returns, also Batman Forever. So I had to get that as well. Like I said, Batman and Batman Returns, Michael Keaton films, all-time favourites. I don't mind this one with Val Kilmer in. I love Val Kilmer as an actor. I think Tommy Lee Jones done Two-Face well in it. Riddler. I think for that time, and they had to change up and not be so dark and more comic-y vibe and comedy, this is the best one. Can't stand the George Clooney ones, but yeah, great to have. Then I had to pick this up because to show my two boys, because they're FIFA mad on all the newer consoles and that. FIFA 95, and I will get a couple more. So when they do come again the weekend, I will be playing them. We will be having a competition, and I will show them how we do it. And I've got a few tricks up my sleeve from back in the day that I remember how to score easy goals, so they're not going to be happy. And then another one I found was Super WrestleMania. I had that when I was younger on there, so I had to grab that. Fortunately, no case, but I've ordered a load of cases and I've ordered the paperwork for the front covers as well. I found someone on eBay who does all that. This one I had as a kid as well, and it is Street Fighter 2. No case again, but like I said, they're on their way. I had to grab that. And then this one, which I've never had and I didn't know they'd done, and I'm a big fan of it, and I loved the cartoon back in the days. Ren and Stimpy. You stupid idiot, Ren! Just love it. So pick that up off of him. Also, as well, because I got the FIFA, I did leave the shop at, well, I've got a few other bits, but I did leave the shop at one point and then was like, oh, how am I going to play 2-player on FIFA? So I run back and I picked up another joypad for the Mega Drive so we can play 2-player. What else did we pick up from there? You see the VHS. What else did we pick up from there? Oh, also we picked up the Masters of the Universe figure, and this is complete. He's got his sword, he's got his little dagger there, he's got another little dagger here, he's also got the gun, and he's got the spearhead and hands. I picked this one up because it was cheap. It was 15 quid, but obviously, like I said, I got a big bundle deal off him. He done me a great deal, so. But I picked this up because there is another version of this, which is movie accurate with the Dolph Lundgren head, which is more expensive. But the only difference to the figure is the head. Everything else, body-wise, weapon-wise, is the same as this figure. I hate the head sculpt on this because, one, it's not Dolph Lundgren. Two, it doesn't really look as much as the cartoon, or I don't know what series they copied that head from. and even the spare head ain't great. Looks a bit more like Flash Gordon, but I will be getting a custom head, or I will be trying to find a cheap Rocky figure, which I've noticed the Dolph Lundgren Rocky figures ain't cheap, to get a head for this. I don't want to spend too much on it. If I can't, I'm gonna have to try and sculpt or buy a sculpted one, because when I was looking, some of the Dolph Lundgren figures are about 100 odd quid, unless I can find one cheap at a toy fair, not boxed. But then again, the Dolph Lundgren He-Man figure, I did see at Sandown last year, which maybe I should have grabbed it then. It was 120, because he's very hard to get. But as again, like I said, it's the same body, same costumes, just the heads. But I'm glad I picked that up, because he'll be going up there with the Skeletor from the movie. So that was that all from the Retro Hunter Ali. Again, Ali, thank you for being like so good, man. Like, and letting me go at the back and just talking about toys and everything. It was great. There was also another guy there, I didn't catch your name. Nice to meet you as well. I don't know if I think he brung in, when we walked in there was just G.I. Joe all out. They were sorting out tons of G.I. Joe, which was great to see as well, that they were sorting that out. So guys, we'll get into the other pickups as well, because I'm just going to chuck these on here. Right, so the other pickups are from other places now. We will start with, I went to my local little Scouts all round the corner. Not Scouts all, sorry. That's this, yeah, no, that's on the 28th. So the church that I go to. I usually go there. There was a couple of old dears there that was selling loads of vintage toys. Promised me the world of vintage toys. So when I was going there, I was picking up, they had basic stuff, not so good stuff, but I was grabbing it because they promised me all this rare and pucker stuff in boxes and whatever. So I just thought, let me buy what off of them now, just to show them I'm into it. I'm ready for it. Like, I'm not going to mess about. But yeah, it's been a big letdown. So basically, I bought all the crap off of them, and I've not seen none of the good. But I did manage to pick up some other bits. So again, weren't loads, nothing too special. I picked up a Monster High doll, and this other doll that you press and she's got all neon lights on for the Littlin. But there was a Bratz doll. I know some Bratz dolls can go for money. This will be up for sale. Unfortunately, she's missing her boots. So I've got this Bratz dolls. That will be going up. What I pay 50p. Then this, I didn't know what it was, but I just thought, oh, that looks so cool. It's like Mattel. Some sort of warrior. I was thinking, oh, it looks good, like Gladiator Warrior. It's not. She is from Wonder Woman. So she's one of the leaders or something from Wonder Woman. She is missing a little bag thing with the arrows on the back and one bit of armour. But she's got a bow. Great looking figure, to be fair. 50p. So I'll pick that up. Oh, her feet ain't in properly. No wonder why she looks so tall. Then also on another stall, I noticed these. Let me just get them. Well, no, I didn't notice this one first. I noticed this one first, and I knew straight away it was a coin collection. So it's Italia, 1990, England versus Scotland. SOS. So I think that's the petrol garage, SOS. So it must have been a thing you could collect from them. But it's a coins thing. The England one's full up. Scotland one, unfortunately, is not. But it's got all the coins. These are more plasticky than metal. It's also got all the stages to the finals on the back. That I picked up. So it was that. Then this one, which is 1975. I can't pronounce that. Akagera Smith's Wildlife Medals. So it's wildlife. Again, I don't think they're metal. These ones are not. Nope, these are metal, these ones. So it's Akagera National Park. Akka National Park was created in 1934. Yeah, so this was, I'm sure I see somewhere it said about 1975. Might have been when I looked it up. But this is complete. So in here we've got the lion coin, the zebra coin, leopard, black rhino, waterbuck, buffalo, impala, and baboon. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Never seen it. And I just thought that's great. Condition ain't the best on it. So them two, and then she went, oh, I have got more coins. I'm not sure if they go with that or not. So I said, yeah, I'll have a look. So I've got in here a big, well, not big, but a box full of the England coins, which I've already actually got a set of these in its folder, which we're keeping, which David Beckham's in it. But yeah, in this set, David Beckham, but we have got a load in there. And she charged me for that lot. Oh no, and something else, which I managed to pick up, which she had. Dick Tracy meets Gruesome. So it's the old Dick Tracy starring Boris Karloff and Ralph Bard or something. It's not VHS, it's DVD. It's never been used. It's got a little mark up here, but the disc itself's never been used. So I picked that up. That's a little present for the Retro Bunga when I see him. Yeah, so that lot with the coins and that, £2. So that weren't a bad little find. Also, I picked this up on the way out. I noticed this. My son, as a kid, well, both my sons grew up with Lightning McQueen and loved it. So whenever I'm out, if I see a Lightning McQueen vehicle or something to do with Lightning McQueen, I'll pick it up and it goes in their Lightning McQueen box down the cellar. But a pound for that. So that was it all, guys, from that. But then we've had some Vinted buys. So we'll go through the Vinted buys quickly. Right. First of all, we picked up this Stretch Armstrong villain. Can't remember his name, like a beanhead. It is the later one, 2007. I just noticed on someone's video, I can't remember whose video it was I watched, and they were saying about I think it was the original one, and it goes for a couple of £1 and that. And because this was cheap, I just thought I'd jump on it. It's gross out. You see all his guts and that. I think I paid like £2 plus the postage, so about a £5. He still stretches a little bit. He is a bit hard, but not fully hard. A little bit worried though, because he has got some air bubbles and I don't want him to pop when I'm stretching him. But yeah, not bad. Pardon me. Also, we picked up, and I forgot his name, so don't kill me, guys, from Bravestar. Had him as well as a kid. I didn't pay too much on this one, and I'm glad I didn't, because the condition ain't as great as what they said on the description, but I need him in my collection. I will tidy him up. Like, he's got some bad scuffs on the back. He's got a bit of yellow in. He's a bit loosey, but I'll sort all that out. I'm going to touch him up with his paints. So yeah, I think he was a tenner, about £12 posted or £13 posted. So I'm happy to have him for the collection. So I've been trying to get him. Then we picked up this because I've started to get into my annuals. Thanks to the G-Man, because he started me off, because he had quite, well, I know he's got a load more. So I'm going to have to check his store out when I next see him. So I did pick a load up off of him. But Robocop, look at that. How's the artwork on that, guys? Absolutely banging. So this is, like, look, you just can't beat the 90s and 80s, like the pictures of things, just like the Turtles and stuff. Anything like that, I just love the artwork. 94. Right, so yeah, so it tells you all about the film, all about Robocop inside. We've got a little comic strip in there of the series, which I absolutely love. Pudface, is it Pudface they call him? I forgot his name there. So yeah, so that's what, like, from the series. I'm sure it's Pudface. Excuse me. Yeah, it's got loads of details about Robocop. Then more of the comic inside. But yeah, another one to go with annuals. Love the artwork on that. So we picked that up. Then we picked up these. I think these were 10 plus postage, about 13 quid. So I just grabbed them. They're all pack Bs, which I didn't really know, but I'm not bothered. They're all sealed, never been out of the packs. So it's your hit movie cards, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it's just nice to have some in the box. I've got some out of the box. Then I've got an actual big box of them. Excuse me, oh, it's a little bit of a dry throat or hair. So yeah, I just grabbed these. They're just nice to have because they're in their boxes. So 3 packs of them, all in pretty good condition. And then these. I remember getting things like this as a kid, and I just used to love looking at them. Regretted looking at them as a kid because one is certain things didn't come out, like what they were prototyped but never actually come out for sale. Actually for sale, or we never got them over in the UK. But I used to love looking at them, thinking, I want that, I want this. Mum, try and get this for Christmas, try and get that. Which, thanks to Mum and Dad, I had a brilliant childhood, and they got me everything I ever wanted. So I'm grateful for that. But they're action figure magazines. I don't know, I just used to love collecting these. See, look, you got the wrestlers there. Let me find some other good ones. I think you could place orders as well through some of these. Yeah, look, I don't know if you'll see that because it's black and white, but look, you got your Beetlejuice, Independence Day. There's the Freddy Krueger, Batman. A lot of Star Wars stuff in these books. Just always see Star Wars stuff everywhere though. Oh, well, this is my favourite. You got Thundercats. Absolutely love that. This is why I love it. I could look at these all day. Oh, look. Plus, it'll help me learn on some of the things I actually don't remember or don't know anything about. Like, look, you got the Tongosaurus there. Oh, the cat's layer. I'd love to have that. I did have the Mumra's Tombfall, but I sold it like a nutter. Yeah. Spawn. Always see a load of Spawn stuff out. For some reason, there's always tons of Spawn. You always hear people talking about it on their videos, but there's not. I don't know if there's a lot of collectors out there for the Spawn stuff. G.I. Joe there. More Star Wars, loads of Star Wars, more Star Wars. Oh, look at that set there. Look at them. That's for you Star Wars fans. Do you know what? I think I've said it on many videos. Growing up, Star Wars was my thing. Star Trek can't stand. Any other sort of spacey film at the time I could not stand. Star Wars has always been my go-to. I had tons and tons of Star Wars. My other brother, he weren't really into Star Wars, but then my youngest brother, when he was growing up, I used to get him loads of Star Wars stuff. And I've not got no Star Wars stuff. I've got a couple of Black Series over on a shelf there, but not a lot. I think I will get a couple of key characters and maybe the first 11 or whatever it was, just to have a few of them in my collection. We got Batman, we got Superman. You got your X-Men. Toy Biz, yeah, Toy Biz. Look, you've got Playmates here. You've got Star Trek. You've got the Mutant Force robots there, which I've just recently sold, which I'm gutted about. I should have maybe kept them. Look, the Tick. Yeah, so look, you've got open and So I think these were the 90s Star Wars figures, which a lot of people ain't in love with them because they come out and they look like they've been gym. But just like silly variations, like the Han Solo I'm looking at in this book now, which I'll show you. One, his hand is like that, and the other one, his hand's more like that. That's a variation in the two, which I think is absolutely bonkers. A hand. Can understand when they do like a mistake or the head's slightly different, but a hand. Come on, guys. Yeah, so that's mainly it. But I got four of these. What's on this page? Look, Spawn. Star Wars Spawn. Just trying to see if there's anything different that I haven't showed. It's got all the old Toy Fairs in here as well. Got a bit of Puppet Masters, the originals. A few of them on Vinted for sale as it goes. 90 quid each. Oh, is that the cat from... Yeah, look, you got the scratch concept. Really good. So I'm saying, like, you can learn from these. That's why I love buying things like this. Cool, look, yeah. Well, you've got more Star Wars stuff. Guys, tell me in the comments, do any of you remember... Is that the front cover and back cover? I don't know. Possibly, could be. Do you ever remember the newspaper called The Loot? Back in the day, it's like a newspaper, yellow, pink, green, and you could buy all second-hand stuff from there. Oh, absolutely, used to love that. It was it before eBay and that? But it was like an eBay sort of thing, but in a newspaper, and you could go. People advertise stuff for sale, and you go and pick it up and buy it all, and stuff like that. Star Wars Kids magazine for young Jedi. Hurry, don't delay. Subscribe today. So this is just a complete Star Wars book here. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you remember the Loot newspaper. Right, so that's a figure thing there. What's this? Toy Fair 97. Oh, look at that. Yeah, straight away, look at that. Straight to that page, guys. Your Venoms. And they were Toy Biz. What else we got here? Oh, we got the X-Men. X-Men Monster Armor. Got the mask. Look, there's some concept work there. Oh, so the mask. What are them ones there? Prehistorical mask. Now, I've not seen them. So you've got the Mask Wolf, Count Mascular, Mascadactyl, and T-Mask. Oh, you've even got the Invaders. Alien King with Face Bugger. Space Mask, Robo Mask, Outer Space Mask. I don't know if I've seen any of these about. Let me know if you guys have seen any of them about. I've not seen any of them ones about them variants. You got the footballers, got Dragon Ball Z in here. Got all these TNT stuff. Chrono Shredder. Did that even come out? Tricera Mikey. Like the dinosaur version of them. Oh no, that's Triceratop Mike. Stego Raph. Ankylo Leo. Amazing. See, they're turtles that I've never seen before or never heard of. Yeah, so pick them up, guys. That was it, really. I've got a few bits on the way, a few bundles on the way. So make sure you're subscribed, because you'll miss out on the next big bundle I've got, and there's something in there which I never thought I'd win it at the price I want it for, because it's very sought after. I know people like it a bit better when it's in the box. I have already got one, but it ain't as good as this one I've got. But we'll talk about that in the next video. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you're subscribed so you get a notification so you can watch, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Your likes, your comments, whatever. Feel free to message me or anything. But please like and subscribe. Keep following. Keep watching. Let Loose on Toys. Got a lot more bangers coming this year. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Kerching.